Well everyone, it's time for my annual video where I remind you to stop sending pictures of your to strangers online, because the only hot girls that are asking you for nudes on Instagram are actually Nigerian scammers, like these two pieces of crap. Meet Samuel and Samson Ogashi. They were just extradited to the United States this week on charges of sexual exploitation of a minor. Here's the story. Last year, Jordan Demay, a high schooler in Michigan, was contacted by a girl on Instagram who took interest in him. Except it wasn't a girl, it was Tweedledee and Tweedledipwad here trying to scam money out of a young kid. Well, they created an account using pictures from a site and they named the profile Danny Roberts. On March 24th of last year, they wrote him at 10 p.m. They messaged back for the next few hours and eventually convinced Jordan to send a picture of you-know-what. Then the script flipped. The next message from Danny read, "I can send this nudes to everyone and also your nudes until it goes viral. Just pay me right now and I won't expose you." They were demanding Jordan send $1,000, which he couldn't afford, so he ended up sending about $300. And after hours of negotiating for even more, Jordan told them, "I'm killing myself right now because of you." And they said, "Good, do that fast, or I'll make you do it. I swear to God, I will make you regret your life. I will make you commit suicide. I promise you, I swear." Jordan was found dead in his room at 3 a.m. This all took place within like 5 hours. And we know it was the Ogashi brothers because the Michigan FBI team are total bad A's and they worked with Meta to identify the users. They then flew to Nigeria and worked with their law enforcement team to arrest them and bring them back to face justice. There's this great website called scammerphotos.com that collects all the arrest photos in Africa and posts them online for all to see. And here are our boys. So, Samuel and Samson, since you think it's funny to humiliate people with their private pictures, I'm gonna do the same with yours. And if Samuel is convicted, he's going to spend 30 years in prison. Hope it was worth it, buddy. You know, when I put out a video last year talking about this very scam, I got over a dozen emails from young men going through this very same thing who were scared for their lives. I couldn't believe how common this is, and the FBI has stated that these cases are exploding. So I'm just going to talk about this every year until I stop seeing stories like this in the news. So here's my advice for you if you get into trouble with sextortion or you know someone who has. Stop engaging with the person harassing you. Don't let them see that you're afraid. It's just going to motivate them to try harder. Ignore. Block their account to limit further interactions. You are not going to pay them off. They will just keep asking you for money. You're going to be their slave. You can't negotiate with terrorists. Report them within the app immediately. I think that Instagram is getting better at shutting down these accounts, so report them and get them shut down so they can't keep doing this. Talk to law enforcement if you feel like you've been taken advantage of. They can connect you with resources in case stuff gets bad, like this website. It's run by great folks who have amazing resources to scrub intimate images from the internet and keep them from being spread online without your permission. And finally, tell a trusted friend or parent what's happening. This is so important. You need someone to walk through this with you. I know that it's embarrassing, but you need to open up. People care about you. I don't know how many of you watched Andor on Disney+, but it's like the best Star Wars that we've seen since Empire Strikes Back. Don't at me, it's not a debate. But there's this scene that I love in the final episode when Andor comes back to his home planet and he learns that his mom has died. He's so devastated because they left on a bad note. He knew that he did things that she didn't approve of, and he's just full of regret. But his friend has a message from his mom before she passed.
Tell him I love him more than anything he could ever do wrong.
This message of unconditional love gives Cassian the gift of forgiveness, not only from his mother, but from himself. And the weight of self-blame begins to lift, and he's more confident and ready to fight the Empire. I just think that we all need a good reminder that despite whatever mistakes we make, we have people in our life who love us more than anything we could ever do wrong. And we shouldn't be afraid to talk to them when we need their help. But stuff like this just makes me really sad and mad. So sorry if this isn't the typical video that you expect from me, but I felt like it needed to be said. So I hope that you stay safe. I hope that you know that you're important. And I really hope nobody's going to fall for this year. And I hope to see you all next time.